Yo, what is up, my people? Let me get to the very first site. Let me grab my phone for the chat, or so I can have the chat alongside what I'm doing here. I'm gonna first show you guys this site. This is the very first site that I'm going to show you guys. Let me just open up the chat here. Let's just check see. Did it say I'm live? Okay. I'm just gonna click my subscription so you guys can see who I'm gonna go and see. Okay, let me just share this, then I'll get talking about this. You can see a few of the channels. These are 2 channels. These are 3 channels that are from YouTube. I think this one's from YouTube. I think all these 4 are from YouTube that I am subscribed to right there. Okay, so this is Odyssey. See, you can see Young, Electro Boom, freaking reviews, and the quartering are all 4 of these happen to be all on YouTube. I found him just by searching his name, which is super cool because I watch him quite often. Him not as much. Him, I don't know. I guess he's just an Odyssey person only at the moment. But these 2 creators I watch quite often. I know he's on, but I never knew he was on, and that adds a thing. Oh, hello. Henry Fla. But yeah, I got message Plain Rock 123 to see, because regardless of what you're gonna do, I think that you should move to, not move, but put these there. And look, YouTube competitors story, fire shuts down, big tech monopoly video for 2 days ago. I haven't yet watched, to be honest, but share this video with people, okay? One reason Odyssey is amazing over is basically if you come to upload no. Come here, sync with my channel, and look, I am currently syncing up videos, and it tells you how many videos your channel has, which means that all my videos will be on here, so that when I upload, it's refreshing the page, that this is why this has, because of having this feature, it means that this is amazing. An amazing platform. Let me look at this, because this is what is the then, and if you look at some of the videos, like Try Not to Laugh compilation, it's by the meme sheep, like all these videos. They're working on live streaming, they're working on an app right now. They only have iOS. This person looks familiar, like I know them, but I don't know them. I don't know. This person got arrested for a meme. This person it was attacked, but alright, I have a little bit of an on and off cold here and there. But all I'm saying is, if you look here, like this one has YouTube secrets. They don't want me telling you this. This video, I've seen that video. Not on here. I don't know if it's on here or whatnot, but yeah, yeah. This is one of the competitors. It's really cool if experts now recommend anal swabs to detect COVID. Nope. Nope. No. No. Nope. I won't do it. See? End rail review better than that. Look. Ba-doom. No Man's Sky, like alt tech illusion. There's all these videos on here that are just like, oh, it's all about this or that. No, these are actually decent content on the platform, as you can see, talking about different things, like give you more. And this is part of library, so you can download the library app and get all these videos. But Odyssey and library, I would say that they should ditch library, move all the library stuff, and use this. Looks cleaner. I like the look of the feel of it. And this is actual money. That can be translated into actual money. And you get paid for viewing content. So basically, get your favorite YouTubers over here, because you can make money by watching their content. There's an easy sync with your YouTube channel that basically puts your videos on here and cuts YouTube right out of the equation and everything. So, yeah. Next, we have BitChute. This is BitChute. These are the popular GameStop, AM Stock Battle, Wall Street, Hedge Fund versus the little guys. What's happening? These not as popular or anything like that. Like, you got Alex Jones and stuff, which is not the best, but you know, got the quartering. But let me just say, what's the Biden and admin, our economic team, is monitoring the situation with GameStop trading? What the hell? But yeah, this isn't as popular. Doesn't really have the whole spiel. It's got like anime and animation. It's got gaming section, but I don't think it's as big. But it's come the popular. This is all the popular gaming. Like, not as much. This is in the gaming category. Like, just look. Not as popular. Just letting you know, I got a Game Boy Color. So if you guys know of any new Game Boy Color games that have been like made, like small projects or unreleased games added to the cartridges, let me know. But this is Some of the stuff that is on there, not as popular, not as good, but as I'm going to say with all these platforms, is they can only get better if we make them better. Okay? If we, and this is why Odyssey here is my number one personal favorite right now, because of the way, just look at it. Doesn't it look compatible? Like, this is okay, but I like Odyssey. This site just doesn't have, and I like that, and that's what I've asked in the server for was it for DTube, which you'll see, which is right there. Is one of, I asked them to add that as a feature to sync your YouTube videos, basically syncing your entire library over to the platform without YouTube, cutting them out of the equation. Ugh. I really gotta blow my nose because it's dripping down my throat and causing me to cough here and there. But this is another one, Rumble. Not as popular, I would say. And it doesn't have live streaming. So, like, you can see it's a lot more geared towards all this other stuff that it's not all, like, great. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like this one as much. I have it on my phone, but I just, it's not, like, these are all news. The nerd realm for, like, gaming. Like, the nerd realm. Yeah, it's really cool person, and like, yeah, that's cool. But I don't see this as much of a competitor at the moment. And next, one of my personal favorites, and one that you guys should check out because they do have a Discord server and everything. If you aren't going to be doing anything else, check out this one because it does look a lot like YouTube, and a lot of these platforms can only get better if you join them. Get people you know who would be willing to join the platforms and upload the videos you'd like to see. If you want to see some videos, join and upload the content you want to see, and more people will slowly do that. That is why when Odyssey has live streaming capability, and possibly whenever the app, if it's through it'll be through library, so you can download the library app and then use it for that. But if I come here to gaming, hashtag gaming, you can see this was 6 days ago. 6 days. This is a perfect kick, like, for a game. One wrong card could cost you a win. No, all these, like, different things for gaming. Like, it's pretty cool. Now, not a lot of them have been uploaded, but if you look, you can see the amount of views. There's not a lot of variety in the content on these, and these are the 4 major ones that I've seen, at least, that are compatible. I think this is the best one, and I think Odyssey and Library are the best. Then it would be DTube, and then what's tied is both BitChute and Rumble, but I do believe that Odyssey is basically the king because it's just overall to me better. And I feel that even if they don't want to move platforms, I think that YouTubers should look at other options. And Odyssey is a great opportunity to get your content moved over and everything. And depending on the size of all their videos and all that, like, I wouldn't start uploading on Odyssey until all my content is over. But I think that's a cool aspect because then if YouTube deleted my account or something happened, I wouldn't be feeling like I'm lost on any of these platforms and everything. No, I don't want to open. Okay. So I want to make myself big. There we go. Now I'm gonna take some of your guys' questions while I do some like searching in the background if I need to. Because what I want to say is please share this video. Find your favorite YouTubers. If they have an email address listed in their about section, send them an email. Tell them what Odyssey is, why they should put their content on there, and how easy it is to put the content on there and cross platform. Now, I don't think BitChute, Rumble are going to do well. I do think YouTube will do well once they have live streaming capabilities and some of the features that I like. Because what DTube Odyssey should do is do what people love and like about YouTube. And then what people don't like about the YouTube and everything, they don't do. That's what these platforms need to do. They need to do everything that YouTube is doing that people like and just avoid what people don't like. And I think that will make people really happy. To be honest, I do think that will make people happy because with DTube and Odyssey, they're my number one and number two. Odyssey is my number one now, and DTube is my number two. But I believe that YouTube has been going downhill in the last couple years by screwing people out of money. And as I showed you with Odyssey, you make money. You make money by watching content. Like, really. I'm not joking. That's what I'm saying is use alt tech in general, and we can get people. Like, I really want this video shared across the internet. I want my videos shared. Share my videos across the internet so people all around can see my content. And everything. So now I know I have the titles about alt tech and other stuff, but the majority of this does start off with me talking about that or talking about this or that. But by looking at my phone, I just got something that said Biden might implement new coronavirus rule that'll make so many people furious. The Biden administration is considering mandatory COVID-19 tests before domestic air travel. CDC officials confirmed to reporters that conversations are going about pre-flight testing for domestic routes, and the CDC is actively looking at mandatory testing. New CDC rules went into effect on Tuesday concerning international air travel. All incoming travelers aged 2 or older need to present a negative test taken within 3 days of travel of COVID-19 recovery. From his first day in office, President Biden issued several orders to combat the spread of the novel coronavirus, including mandatory face masks used on federal property, which, let me stress, on C-SPAN, he disobeyed his own mandatory law. The stuff he put in place that Joe Biden basically put in, that you have to wear a mask on federal property, except on C-SPAN, at the White House, everywhere, he is not wearing a mask. Now I know he's living at the White House, so there's a bit of difference with that. But when you're at the Lincoln Memorial, looking at the Lincoln statue sitting there, come on. You can't just say, oh, that's just that's okay. No, it isn't. It is 100% not okay because of the fact that he is disobeying a rule that he put in place himself. Like, that is something he placed himself. The Biden administration plans to ramp up vaccines, aiming for at least 1 million vaccinations per day. If he requires a vaccine like they do require for schools, for work, I think this will become my full-time job, and I will start doing stuff that you guys can start to support me and help me make this my job. If he closes down for 2 weeks or makes it mandatory to take a vaccine, I won't. We can't find a cure for cancer or AIDS, but we can find something for the coronavirus in a short span, not even a full year of the virus being around, like, of being a pandemic all around the world. Like, does the vaccine work? No, or not? No one has a clue. So I refuse to take that, and there's a lot of other people that refuse to take that vaccine because of that reason. Okay? Because that's how I feel. I won't take it because if they can't find a basically, if they can't find a vaccine for all these other things, why should I take a vaccine for a virus that, is new? Like, how they know the tests work, and if they're thinking of doing through your butt, that's no. It's even more uncomfortable and something that can't be done quick and simply. Like, you can't just drive up, get a test, drive off, get a call a couple days later. You can't. You'd have to make an appointment, go in, get tested. Like, not, you're not feeling well, get tested. No. Your job requires you. No, you'd have to then do all this work to do other stuff, and that's how I feel. But let's continue. The administration also considers another measure that could reduce the spread of COVID-19 in America, including mandatory COVID-19 testing on domestic flights. So the CDC and prevention. CDC confirmed the discussion about mandatory testing for domestic travelers during a call with reporters. When we asked about the matter, Dr. Marty Centurion replied, "There are conversations that are ongoing, looking at what types of and just basically looking at it. Basically, just looking at the possibility of the whole thing. So basically, just looking at the possibility of doing testing and all that when you go flying. Now, as far as I know, I have to look this up quickly here. Now, this is from state to state traveling. Because basically, Biden extended COVID-19 travel restrictions for most of Europe, the UK, Ireland, and Brazil. Meaning, a lot of stuff is going, you're not going to be able to go out of the country. Now, for someone like me who's never been out of the country, would love to go out of the country, that's never going to happen. So, I just want to say that to me, everything like that, like, I'm just going to search Joe Biden, hit the news, see what's up, and, like, I've been going live quite frequently lately, but I'm doing this to Biden sets bold timeline. Yeah. So, Biden is killing more jobs. Biden suspends oil and gas leasing in slew of excessive actions on climate change. Basically, key points: Joe Biden on Wednesday, today, signed a series of executive orders that prioritize climate change across all levels of government and put the U.S. on track to curb planet-warming carbon emissions. Biden's order directs the Secretary of Interior Development to halt new oil and natural gas leases on public land and water and begin a thorough review of existing permits of fossil fuel development. The series of actions kicked off by President's agenda, which let me just look up. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna come here, get a list, and look. There are a considerable amount of products . Basically, doing this would cut off shampoo, deodorant, glasses that I wear that I need to be able to work. Now there could be other ways to do this, but this is by natural gases and all that. These are products that are made using this stuff, and the list consists. And I think I went over this a couple days ago. I did. So, but you will not be able to buy toothbrushes, safety goggles, lipstick. No longer be able to fly when all the airplanes malfunction or not able to work. You can't get new ones. You won't be able to get contact lenses. No one will be able to own a brand new smartphone, putting Apple out of business. Because they can't do smartphones or laptop computers. Bakeries that use rubber gloves will go out of business because rubber gloves are what we use. I don't know if that counts for vinyl or whatnot, but rubber gloves basically can't. Crayons, helmet. I don't know if this is like hard hats. They're considered a helmet. So once those break or get dented to a point where they can't be used no more, there goes construction work because can't do that with that. You have to have safety measures. No more washing your clothes because washing machines. No more skiing because if you use a ski jacket, you ain't gonna get that no more. Wind turbine. Oh no, sorry, can't use the wind as energy because can't make the turbines. Once they malfunction and you gotta replace it, you can't. Oh, people that have to get all their teeth removed. Sorry, you ain't gonna be able to get dentures. A fitness tracker like a smartwatch. Sorry, you won't be able to get those. Yoga outfits. You want to keep your hair clean? Sorry, not shampoo. There's another Apple product gone. Headphones. You want a hose for your house? Sorry, but also garden hoses. Syringes. And what they show for like a syringe could also be used to ones with a needle on the end and all that. I'm just going to hop over so I can see the okay, there's no one really on the chat. So, but running shoes like sneakers, carbon fiber bikes, toy blocks like Legos, and other things, electric pianos, kayak, saran wrap, cotton towels, pills. I would assume they're the pills in like the plastic, okay, like ADHD, like Adderall, stuff like that. Chemical fertilizer, and the number one thing that Joe Biden might push towards: electric cars. Okay? Only number 27, which is the cotton towels, doesn't use petroleum at all. But if you look at the list, that's 30 items. It says literally thousands of products used and depend on every day are made better using petroleum, plastics, and other materials that come from oil and natural gas. Okay? This is not just, oh, there's a little something here for it. It's just a few products. It's not like a huge list of products. Hello? It is a huge, humongous list. Like, I'm not joking. It gets down to the point where basically no more like solvents, no more ink. You won't be able to have pens. So no more signing checks. That's gone. No more signing anything. Pens will all disappear. No upholstery. Upholstery. Yeah, can't say that word. Upholstery. No more bubblegum. No more dresses. Cassettes. Motorcycle helmets. CD players. Curtains. Vitamin capsules. Dashboards. Even dashboards in a car. For crying out loud. And I know a lot of cars aren't made in America and all that, and there's a lot to that. But, as I'm saying right now, that's all a funny thing. But, I just want to open up my chat on my phone here quick. Again, so it's not interrupted. And I want to click here. Boop. Boop. So now I do want you guys to chat. Please share this video. If you have to leave, and share this video with everybody. Share it on every subreddit. With friends on Instagram. On your Facebook groups. Anything. Please share. Putty. I don't know what the other one is. Skis, tool racks, mops, umbrellas, roofing. Okay, roofing. I don't know if it's metal roofing, wood roofing, or whatnot, but I don't think it would be wood. But if roofing is, and some of these might actually cause you to get a little bit upset at this with a few of these. Because it's gonna put other people out of jobs. And I know you might say, well, there may be other ways to make this material, but sometimes there's not. Denture adhesive, speakers. So basically, you can't listen to music because you need a speaker. No more Alexas. No more tennis rackets, so no more tennis players at all. No nylon rope, water pipes, meaning basically no more water pipes are going to be made. And one of the saddest ones is going to be guitar strings. Because I have a guitar. Not that I really know how to play it or anything. I would love to learn. But, or if there's a device that I could basically play it without actually having to learn. But I could learn in a way, like, do basic, like, hand movements, and then it would push the chords for me or something. I don't know. But, antifreeze, clothes, just clothes in general. So we're gonna all have to basically try not to get our shirts dirty or have them rip. So basically, you're not going to be able to even have clothes. Combs, vaporizers, heart valves, some medical things. Medical things that people need to live. Enamel, anesthetics. So basically, now you're not going to be able to knock people out. Dentures, cold cream, fan belts, refrigerators. So now we can't even keep our food cold. Diesel fuel. No more diesel trucks. Floor wax, sweaters, sports car bodies, tires, auto/bicycle, dishwasher parts. I'm not going to pronounce that one. Faucet washers, food preservatives, antihistamines, cortisone, dyes, life jackets. So no more going swimming with the children. No more boating with the children because, no, all the oil companies are going to pretty much disappear soon. TV cabinets. No more cars in just in a general sense. Dashboards, tires, car batteries, antifreeze. All the things you need for a basic car to work, you're not going to have because it's all uses oil in some form to either be made or made with. I think it's more made with it. Slacks, yarn. So no more yarn. Toilet seats. Goodbye toilets. So basically, most of our modern necessity stuff that we use literally every day, we're no longer going to have. Plastic, linoleum, plastic wood, rubber cement. No more candles, no more hand lotion, wheels, lounges. No more football. Because once a football helmet breaks, well, you can't get it fixed once this all goes through. So no more football, no more sports. Meaning advertisers lose money, artists lose money, football players lose money. They got to go find jobs and they're screwed. Basically. And you can't brush your teeth no more. You can't get CDs and DVDs. And I have bought DVDs. Not in the last year. I don't think I bought any DVDs. But I did buy a CD a couple years ago. It was a what is it? Why can't I? Backstreet Boys. It was a Backstreet Boys album. No more. Kids are gonna be sad. And part of a clown act will be gone. Balloons. Crayons. Basically, what the hell are we gonna rest our heads on? Pillows. Artificial turf. Model cars. Movie film. Nah, that one I'm not. No, we don't really. Car enamel. No more golf either. Golf balls. Motor oil. So basically, no cars in just in a general sense. Ballpoint pens. No more boats. So basically, anything that isn't made using oil, we still won't be able to get because we can't use boats. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Get rid of them boats. Get rid of those boats, baby. Nail polish, golf bags, toolboxes, petroleum jelly, antiseptics, basketballs. No more basketball. So far, no more tennis, football, golf, basketball, purses, deodorant, pantyhose, rubbing alcohol, shag rugs, epoxy, insect repellent, fertilizers, fishing rods. Oh, no more fishing, and fishing is a sport because I've seen it on TV. Ice cube trays, electric blankets, fishing boots. So basically, you can still fish, but you can't go in to that. So yeah, some of these go deeper that they can't even replace an item. Basically, trash bags, roller skates, paint rollers, aspirin, A-wings, ice chest, paintbrushes, putting painters out. I like painting. I like painting, and I plan to paint soon, sometime. Because I got paint for Christmas. Sunglasses. So basically, eye protection in a general sense. Parachutes. basically you can't go flying, and yeah. Dishes. Yeah. Dishes that you use. Spoons. Plates. Basically, artificial limbs. Okay? So things that'll help people in the long run to live, it's okay to get rid of because, oh, it'll help the environment. Probably in my next live stream or this one, or possibly it could be this one. Oh, soon. I'm going to show you Bible scriptures that help me show you that we're in the end times, and basically there's scriptures that say all the storms and natural disasters are, there's no such thing as, maybe the earth is heating up, that I can believe, but all the natural disasters, that's of God. Soft contact lenses, shaving cream, toothpaste. So basically you can't brush your teeth because toothbrushes and toothpaste. Bearing grease, football cleats, insecticide, which is used to keep bugs off of food. So basically we'll soon no longer be able to even eat. Fishing lures. So basically you're soon not going to be really fit, but you can still use worms. Perfumes, shoe polish, transparent tape, clotheslines, soap, shoes, footballs. So basically, football helmets. The football helmets, footballs, football cleats. Basically, sports in general will be gone. No joke. Because it just said footballs. Basically, footballs and soccer balls will be gone. Paint. Refrigerant. Basically, stuff in your refrigerators. I don't know. Electrician's tape, electrical tape, really. Paint. Oil filters, hair coloring, lipstick, synthetic rubber. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. Glycerine or whatever, I think that's it. Dice. House paint. Surfboards. Shower curtains. Safety glasses. Some jobs that will be available require you to wear safety goggles because you could get stuff in your eyes. And guess what? Without that, you can't do the job. Eyeglasses like what's on my frickin' face. And detergents. So basically you can't clean your clothes because you have washing machine. There's a lot of stuff you're not going to be able to have. We won't be able to have sports, cars, any of this stuff because, we're not going to have this stuff available. Tents, telephones, cameras, bandages. I want to make sure that this is on camera. Right there. I'm not flipping you guys off. I'm trying to position my fingers so you guys can see a little better. I'm making it so you guys can see it a little bit better. The little mark right there. It's right there. The little red mark you guys see? That's a cut. I had to use a bandage. Basically, the containers, our muffin containers at work, weren't closing completely because they're like when you push them down. One side wouldn't close on most of them that we had gotten when ordered. And we have cheap gloves. It's pretty much like, feels like you got very thick oil on your hands. It's the best way I can describe it. It makes everything sort of slippery. Not 100% slippery, but enough to be very inconvenient. And I was trying to open the muffin container so I could take the muffins out. My finger slipped because of the gloves that they provided me. If this was any worse and I was gushing a ton of blood, that would have been on them for not providing decent gloves. Because if that happened, that would not have happened. My finger would not have slipped. And I basically cut myself. And it was bleeding. And yeah, even the next day, if I went like that and pulled it open, blood would start to come out. And happened Monday. So yeah, that happened. That's the one thing, and why I'm saying hair curlers, drinking cups, anomia, and gasoline. So basically, those were, the table lists 144 of the more than 6,000 items that can be made using crude oil. Okay? That was just 144 of them that I told you. So basically, being that cameras were listed, no more photo. Basically, no more smartphones. No more. Basically, a lot of stuff that we use every single day. Like, there's no joke. If an artist uses guitars, they're not going to be able to. So, rock artists, and there's no decent substitute for a real guitar. Basically, there's no substitute for a real guitar. No VST plugin will give you what you're looking for a guitar. At all. Basically, a lot of things are not going to be able to be done. Okay? Basketball won't be able to be played because of basketballs. And some people exercise with basketball. Some people, when they're mad, shoot hoops. Fishing in general will no longer be able to be done. I guarantee you, hunting in a general sense, so overpopulation of deer, and an overpopulation of deer around my area could cause car accidents and everything. But with this, it could mean no more of this. And this is why this country is going to suck. This country has sucked, will suck, and will suck harder at this moment. But, well, Trump was president, and I admit that he did an okay job. He didn't do a great or amazing job, but he did an okay job. There was no humongous financial crash when he was in office that he caused. Maybe you could possibly say the coronavirus, but I don't believe it was 100% his fault, because a lot of that was due to the fact that a lot of places just had to close businesses all at once. But no tennis, because you gotta have tennis rackets. You can't do curling because that's that's mop, not a broom, so still. But basically, you can't have football because there's no football helmets, footballs, football cleats, You basically, if you wear glasses, which, let's see, how many people wear glasses? How many people wear glasses in the USA? Oh, 164 million. So when 164 million people have their glasses break, when glasses can't be produced anymore because they use oil and petroleum, stuff that is being basically killed off, you know, that sucks and means a lot of stuff will disappear entirely. Like, no joke, a lot of the stuff that we like to have every day will disappear, and a lot of jobs will disappear. Basically, you'd have to be super careful with your glasses, never have them break, or get super scratched, or never have your prescription really change or anything. That isn't even, that one you really can't even guarantee. You can't guarantee any of them because you could simply be doing at work. Someone opens a door, you walk into something, hit your glasses, mess them up. A lot of stuff could happen, and basically, we're not gonna have anything made in anything that is made in America. And I'm not gonna 100% say glasses and all that are made here, but I think it doesn't tell me. Tell me somewhere. Dustin did skiing on. These glasses are made in China, but that depends. It's the glass, nose piece. So, some things will still be made if they're made in other countries, and it just means with those that a lot of jobs will be gone, and a lot of products will be gone because some things are more difficult to make and have shipped outside the country and everything. Now, I know a lot of things are made in China and all that stuff, but let's say, worst case scenario, something happens and we can't do stuff in China. The work just disappears from there. No one else can do anything, and poof, gone. Well, then we're out of luck, and all the stuff I've mentioned, if something happened and China disagreed with us, we'd be screwed out of everything that we pretty much use. Like, I know I title these videos a little different, that you think it's just about this subject, and it sort of is, but I like to just broaden the horizons and talk about news, other things. I know my name's Dr. Awesome Gamer, and there hasn't been a lot of gaming much on the channel. There's been one recently about the 2 games on that were on last Sunday for football, which it didn't get the scores correct, but it got the teams that were gonna win correct, and it got who was gonna win and play in the Super Bowl. And if I'm going by statistics of different sites that do, they generate a bunch of scores. I've had at least up to close to 65 different games simulated with NFL 02, Madden NFL 2002. And then I had Tech Mobile all say that the Chiefs are going to win their game, plus a site that generates different games, basically saying that Chiefs are going to win also. So that's what I believe that are going to win and all that. But just saying that was the only real game I've played recently. There just hasn't been many games to play, and there's a lot that's been on my mind about politics. Usually I'm not someone who would be into that, but recently I've really been into that just due to the fact that there's a lot going on that I see that I don't like, being I'm someone who started working out of school, and I want to see this become my job, and I want to make remixes using MIDI of songs and just give you guys the ability to see what I post and all that. Like, I want you guys to know what I want in life and everything. That I want to tell you guys everything and let you guys know what's going on in the world and my point of view. Now, today, if you're part of my Discord server, God's Cafe, basically, Ruslan is, as of today, and today is the first day, he is back onto YouTube, that he got everything figured out. Now, does that mean that it's 100% that it won't happen again? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know if that will happen again. If that's gonna really happen again or not, I don't. I really have no clue on that, but I just want to tell you that's why I do these videos, and I know less people have been watching lately, but I hope that more people do just find my videos. I know I'm a random dude from middle of New York, middle of nowhere, who today basically drove. Well, I didn't drive. Hung out with one of our family friends who basically we drove about an hour away to Poughkeepsie to go to Joe Games, which, if you're in the state of New York and you happen to be in the Ulster County area, go to Poughkeepsie, go to Joe Games. He has a huge range of games. Now, these are used games only, ranging from Xbox One to the Atari. We picked up a purple Game Boy Color with Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Lego. It was Lego Stunt Racer, Lego, which I'm not too keen on that with the driving. It's, you don't use the D-pad, use B to do that. It's really weird. I have to get used to it to be good at it at all. But that and got that and Lego Islands 2, and then it was like, I think Team. It was like Lego. It was Lego Alpha Team. It was a Lego Alpha Team game. All for $120.97. My brother paid for the games. I paid for the handheld, and yeah. That's why I mentioned before about the Game Boy Color. If you guys know anything, any cool stuff like that can be done using them, and I was looking for any like demakes or any ways to, or companies that will take ROMs of like fan games and put them onto cartridges because I'd like to do that. And that's after I have some things I have to buy and purchase and to fix some stuff that broke that I really don't want to get into. But yeah, besides that, that's what I'm thinking of getting into, and maybe I'll do a few videos on that possibly. But as of now, it's basically politics. I do have that listed that I do talk about that, and that's mainly one thing I've been talking a lot about because there's not much real news with Kanye West or really in gaming in general. There's not much going on with like Nintendo or anything. They aren't doing any Nintendo Directs to watch or do anything really with, and I think that the Directs are pretty much over, and that's just something they've gotten rid of. And they've slowly been phasing those out, I think, due to it being associated with the Wii U and all. They want to just very much push themselves as far as possible away from that. But